What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Tech Energy and welcome back to my channel, everybody. So this video is just gonna be a quick little video talking about my first impression, or I guess my overall opinion on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the beta. So I guess my opinion is a little bit different than everybody on YouTube. And it's not like I'm not being bought out or told to say that the game's fucking awesome or it sucks one way or the other. And I'm not just gonna go with what everyone or all the mainstream saying and just saying it's an awful game, cause I think that's a lie. Like, it's not like fantastic, sure, but it's sure as hell not like that bad. Like, it's not freaking Advanced Warfare, dude. Like, that game was the worst Call of Duty known to mankind. Like I've said so many times on my channel, this game is like 800 times better than freaking Advanced Warfare. Like, it's not even comparable, like, in the slightest. Is there bad things about it? Sure. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and list a few of the things I'm not a big fan of. Advanced Warfare, or I guess Infinite Warfare now too, has been known for variants, and I think variants are not a good thing, first off, in a Call of Duty game. I hated them in Advanced Warfare, and that was probably the main reason I actually hated Advanced Warfare, was because of all the weapon variants, and I don't know, I just didn't like the weapon variants, and now here they are again, back in Infinite Warfare, and I know not everybody had all the variants or everything, but like, at least in this game, though there is variants, they're not random. Like, you can grind and you can actually earn variants and buy the variants you want rather than just randomly getting them in a supply drop, which I think is a plus. Second off, I think another reason I didn't really mind the variants too much is because not everybody had all the variants, so I wasn't constantly getting like mollywopped by like an LMG with triple damage or some crazy shit like that. So my opinion might just change when the real game comes out. But overall, the gameplay felt pretty smooth to me. Like the overall movement mechanics felt alright. The overall gameplay felt alright. The overall game just felt like it was a pretty polished game. Okay, that's like, there is one thing I needed to point out really quickly, is that the sniper rifles were very, very, very powerful. Like, that's pretty much all I did the entire beta, was snipe, after I realized it's probably the best gun in the game. Yeah, I like the beta though. Like, I don't understand why everybody's saying like it's the worst Call of Duty game out there. Like, there's way worse shit out there, guys. Like, let's get real. Freaking Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, dude. Worst game ever. Oh my god. Okay, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about Infinite Warfare, so I'm gonna try to stick to the topic. I'm kind of sick right now, so if I keep sniffling, I apologize for that ahead of time. So the negatives, I guess, was the sniper rifles are really powerful. The score streaks were not very satisfying. I actually did get most of the ones that were available. The highest score streak in the game is this like big dart thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but pretty much you just fly around and feels like you're just in a large dart that can shoot missiles and machine guns, kind of. And then the second largest thing was a big juggernaut looking thing, like an A70 Ajax, which is pretty much a juggernaut. Not a big fan of that. UAVs are just standard UAVs. The Warden was, I think, their stealth chopper of sorts, but it felt kind of shitty. Wasn't a big fan of that thing. Honestly, the score streaks were kind of very disappointing. That's probably one of my next biggest cons, besides the sniper rifles being OP as fuck. On top of that, there was the sniper rifles 1, the score streaks 2. There was a third thing. What was the third thing? Oh, the specialist. I was a fan of the specialist in Black Ops 3, kind of. In this game, they seem a little bit overboard. Like, they are very, very good, and they were not created equally in the slightest. Like, some specialists are way stronger than other specialists by like quite a bit. Like, there's one that like has like a shoddy assault rifle machine gun thing where it's, I think you're probably gonna see it on screen here pretty soon, but it's freaking insane. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like, it blows everything up close, rips kind of decently out far. It's just extremely good, extremely overpowered. Another one of them is like the rabid dog thing. Like, it just runs around, it can wall run and goes in third person mode. I don't even know how to explain it, but like when you see that thing up close, you're just dead. Another one is the dual-wielded machine guns. I think I'm going to have a video about all the different rigs in it, just so I can talk about them. I'm going to explain them all really quickly. But it was powerful. And then there's an FTL launcher guy, and pretty much what he is, if you want to get yourself like an opinion, or not an opinion, if you want to know what he does, is imagine the Annihilator from Black Ops 3, and then multiply the fire rate by like 8 million, and then increase the fucking fire. I don't even know how to explain it. It's fucking crazy. It's like they're all one shots, and you can shoot it as fast as you want, and you have like 10 shots with it, so it's pretty good. The one I'm using right now is like the Steel Dragon, which is pretty much like the thing off that Evolved game where you just like run around. It's like, it's cool looking. It was fun. I only used it because this guy has a special ability where he heals faster, and I'll get into that really quickly. That was the third negative thing. I guess fourth now. I guess fifth, considering the variants I weren't a big fan of either. But the specialists, like, they all have abilities, and one of them, or some of them, are like way better than other ones. Like, this guy has one that he can heal faster than everybody else. Another guy has one where he, like, if he shoots you, then he keeps you injured for 5 seconds, and you can't regen health. Another one is like he moves faster after he gets a kill. So some of that shit's a little bit overpowered. Most of the specialist abilities that they all get were pretty decently well balanced. The guns and the, like, I guess the traits were the things that were throwing it way off and making it certain characters way better than other characters. The pros, though, really quickly about the pros, is the hit detection is great. It is not a Sledgehammer, whatever the hell the other people's name are, Infinity Ward game, so the hit detection is there, spot on, same as Call of Duty Ghosts, like great ass hit detection. Overall weapons felt pretty good, had a lot of good classic guns. This thing's pretty much like a big M60 from whatever game that was in, and then there's also a Vector, there's like a FAMAS type thing. Yeah, the weapons were good, the gameplay felt alright, the maps designs were, well, they felt a little small for jetpacks in my opinion, but overall the map designs weren't too awful. Oh, and then one more negative thing. I'm gonna go back to another negative thing. This might just turn into a negative video. Another negative thing is the spawns were unreal. The spawns don't make logical sense at all. Like, you'll probably look at me throughout the game, and we have like 2 flags, and you think they're spawning at C, but nope, they just randomly spawn like behind you on B. The spawns need to be fixed pronto, and I'm pretty sure they won't ever be fixed because it's a jetpack game, and it worries me because I love like trying to spawn trap or try to like control spawns accurately, and it's a pain in the ass when you're doing that, and then bitches just spawn up your butt. That's just my opinion, guys. Anyways, I guess this video wasn't really too many positive things about the game, but I do actually like the game despite me pointing out all the negatives. Be sure to stay tuned, guys. I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out about Infinite Warfare. Check out the other videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. Until next time, it's been your host, Tech Energy. Catch you guys all later.